Happy Sunday, everyone. This is going to be a real-time plan with me in the weekly section of my Hobonichi cousin. And this week I am using the Happy Meal mini kit 1 and 2 for my shop. I've been having a tough few days, to be honest, so I just wanted something bright and fun. Before I get started, I just want to give a little tip. Because I write really hard with my pen, I find that if I press too hard, the ink from this side will transfer to this side. So every time I write, I always put a spare piece of paper underneath, and that way there's no transfer. I'm also going to be using this Planning Time washi tape for my shop. This was meant to match this kit, so it is perfect. I think I've also already did a plan with me using this kit on my channel previously, but I want to use it again. I really like designing kits that one can use any time of the year, over and over again. I've gotten people asking me how I cut the washi with the X-Acto knife without cutting through the pages. And I honestly don't really have any tips. I just go really light-handed. Washi tape is already rippable. Even if you just have like a credit card, you can rip it against the edge. So you really don't need a lot of pressure. Also, I'm a little worried because it is currently slightly before noon and there's supposed to be a protest like literally 2 minutes away from where I live. There's this little bit that I'm too lazy to remove, so I'll do that later. Also, this kit was probably like my second Hobonichi cousin kit that I came out with. So the full boxes are a little different in my newer kits. Okay, I don't use a mini kit every week. Sometimes I just use all pen. For example, for this kit, you can see that the full boxes are a lot shorter. And I do find that this works a lot better than these longer boxes. As usual, I love these graph stickers to mark in work. Normally I would just write it, but I kind of want to use my work doodle sticker. Also, I wanted to say, oh, it's here, okay, sorry. I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who left me super kind comments in my January Hobonichi cousin flip through, especially about the mental health tracker. I'm really glad to hear that a lot of you found the tracker itself to be useful for your own needs, and it's always nice to know that you're not alone in your struggles. So yeah, thank you again for all of your comments. Lately I've been marking in the week number of school that I'm in, just because some professors, they have been giving me deadlines based on the school week rather than just like a specific date. So I actually need to keep track of that. So for example, they'll say like, this assignment is due on week 7, and I have no idea when week 7 is. I wish I had a yellow that was this like golden yellow color. I do have a golden yellow, but it's kind of contaminated with brown. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just gonna write down my to-do list. This coming week isn't too terribly busy, I would say. It is actually next week that is really busy because I have 2 midterms and 1 group project due. Business-wise, I'm just preparing for my 6-year anniversary event, which is very exciting. And also, I'm hoping to launch 1 project next week, and I'm also finishing up the monthly kits for the last half of the year, so July to December. Alright, and usually I'll add something decorative at the bottom. So I'm going to cut off the top part of the sticker. Okay, I thought I cut through. And this should fit. Yes. Okay, there is a little bit of empty space. So I'm just gonna use one of these doodle banners to kind of cover up this awkward spacing. That's so cute. I'm very pleased. Also, I can use this as a label somewhere in the spread. All right, and then we're gonna move on to the individual days. At the top of each day, I think I'm gonna continue using it as a mood tracker. Mondays, I don't have lecture. I scheduled my schedule that way, so I'm gonna just do some work in the morning, probably until lunchtime. So currently I am designing a lot of monthly kits for July to December, and I don't plan on releasing the kits until perhaps April. I think 3 months from July is plenty of time. But the thing is, like, around March and April I have a lot of final exams and midterm exams, so I'm trying to get things done earlier so I don't end up behind. After doing some work, I plan on doing some reading. So I mentioned this on Instagram, but I'm currently reading Empire of Pain. I have shy of 100 pages left, so I should be able to get that done today. It is such a great book. It's essentially about the opioid crisis in the US and the family behind it. So anyways, the reason why I mentioned it is because I used to be an avid reader, and just with work and having to read a lot of articles for school as well, I wasn't really making time to read recreationally, and just like reading this book, that really hooked me in. It really reminded me of how much I like to read, so I'm gonna try to read a little bit every day. Alright, and my apartment gym is open again, which is so exciting. So I will be using one of these foiled bow stickers from Clever Gal Crafts to mark my gym session. I stopped exercising after gyms closed, and oh my goodness, all of my progress is gone. I went from running my personal record of like 8 point something miles down to 0.7, which it's a terrible progression, and I'm trying to get my stamina back up again. I'm using this to-do sticker because I have a meeting for one of my group projects on this day. And then after that, I'm probably going to continue working. I'm gonna refrain from putting down like bullet points of what I want to do. I'll likely fill this in on Monday when I actually know. Okay, it is almost 12:30, which is when the protests are supposed to start, so I think I will continue filming this either this afternoon or tomorrow, because I don't think you guys want to hear loud honking in the back. Today is Tuesday, and typically I would have all of this filled out already, but I'm very behind in my planner because it has been a very long start of the week. So yeah, let's continue filling out this week. So today I have one lecture from 10 to 12, and typically when I mark lectures, what I do is I just write the lecture and then I draw an arrow. But I saw someone in my Facebook group, her name is Danny. I really like the way she marks her times, and I'm gonna try it this week. I hope it works out well. So for example, from 10 to 12, I'm gonna shade this in. I don't have any Tombow colors that matches this kit well, so I'm just gonna use a gray. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and in the meantime, I'm gonna be filling out the top. So I want to continue designing monthly kits, and then I think what she did was she just outlined this box. I can't remember if she closed it off. I'm gonna go into my Facebook group and find her photo. Okay, so I kind of made a blunder. She shaded the area next to the numbers, not actually the numbers. You know what? I'm just gonna make this my own then. I'm going to outline that and then perhaps draw some lines. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know what I'm doing. I feel like typically if you're doing a real-time plan with me, you want to stick to the same thing you typically do. Anyways, after lectures, I need to get ready because I am meeting up with my friend Tiffany, because we are going to an Italian place for lunch. And I have this adorable pizza sticker from Stick With Me shop. Also, I have a DHL package coming, not to me here in Toronto, but to, actually I want to move it to the other side, to Vancouver. But I still want to mark it because it's, I think, like 10 boxes, so I want to make sure it's all good. And then I'm going to continue with my schoolwork until 7. Because at 7 I have a gym booking. But before I do that, I'm going to write down my to-do list. I'm going to mark in my gym session. So for next week's video, I was thinking of doing a daily journaling vlog. And I realized that next week is midterms week, part 1, and also Valentine's Day is on Monday. And I thought it would be kind of fun if I can sort of do a take myself out on a date sort of thing. Like, I want to get some chocolate, definitely coffee, and some other treats, and I think it'll be a really fun part of the vlog. I'm actually really looking forward to next week, despite all of my exams. And then I'm gonna end off the night with some more schoolwork. Okay, so for Wednesday, I have 1 tutorial and a 3-hour lecture. That is very significant. I don't know why I forgot about that. Okay, so I have the tutorial from 11 to 12, just 1 hour. And then from 6 to 9, so 18 to 21. I always have to convert from the 12-hour clock to the 24-hour. I know some people are really used to the 24-hour clocks, that they can just do it in their head really quickly, but I always have to do like some mental arithmetic. Okay, so for Wednesday, in the morning, I typically just do some work. Oh, actually, I need to fix my... Okay, so I'm gonna do some work first, but just for like 1.5 hours to 2 hours. One of my major goals for this year is to hire more people as perhaps assistants for myself, just because I am extremely burnt out, and I think just getting a little bit of extra help will help, obviously, but it's really hard because I also need time to train whoever I hire. So problem currently is that I'm having a hard time finding time to make that happen, but hopefully I can later in the year. There's a lot of designs and stuff that I want to do, but I'm not able to do so when I have to balance schoolwork as well. Alright, so I don't know how I feel about this whole shaded thing. It looks so out of place. I regret doing that. I wish I just continued with this arrow. After tutorial, I'm going to do some schoolwork, mostly reading for game theory. Alright, then at 3 o'clock I have another gym session. Today I think I need to take a break from running just because I went from not running at all to running like 5 miles, which is a lot for me. After the gym, I'm probably going to rest, maybe do some personal reading, so I'm not gonna fill that out. But it is time to shade in this stupid bar. I really like the way Danny from my group did hers. You know what, I'm gonna put a picture of it on the screen so you can see. It looked so good, and that's what I was trying to replicate, but I messed up. Completely my fault. This is a really cute sticker from Baba Bear Studios. This linear programming course has a 3-hour lecture, so I want to put this down. It is honestly so brutal. By the end of 3 hours, I cannot write properly anymore. Like, my notes just go from super neat at the beginning all the way to chicken scratch. Okay, after that, I'm probably gonna need like an hour to decompress, but then I have to continue my designing. So I'm gonna put down this one, and this emoji has a bunch of balloons, and it is perfect because I will be working for my 6-year anniversary. Layer on a little flag. I foresee that I will be doing this for the rest of the evening. Whenever I do design work, I get carried away, and I don't believe I behave like a human. But I think that just shows how much I love designing and doing what I do. That was a little too sappy. Okay, moving on to Thursday. I have no lectures on Thursdays, which is awesome. Oh wait, I have a tutorial on Thursday. Sorry, it's the 5th week of school and I'm still messing up my schedule. Oh, actually, I think I will fill in the rest as well. So now I'm in a little bit of a pickle because Friday I have lectures from 9 to 11 and then 11 to 1. So do I draw like one continuous bar? Maybe I can like leave a sliver of space even though the lectures follow each other right after. Okay, I think this should be fine. And then I have lecture from 3 to 5. And then from 8 to 9. There we go. Friday is a very crazy day. And then Thursday from 9 to, I would say 10:30 perhaps. I have a meeting with some classmates. Okay, so I think I have all of that down. Thursday, I'm expecting another exciting package. And I'm gonna use up this like strip that I cut off so I don't waste anything. Also, I want to mention that like every morning I work on TCMC, but for example on this day I am not marking it in just because what's more important is that I have a DHL package delivering in Vancouver, and it's kind of just a given that I'm going to be working in the morning, so I'm not too fussy about the fact that I don't have space to put both events in. Alright, and then after that, you know what, I just realized something. On Tuesday, I actually want to post my affirmations sticker sampler. I already kind of filled this out, but I still want to mark it. Okay, so I think my solution is I'm just gonna draw kind of a dotted line. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. I have never done this before. So again, like I don't know why in real-time plan with me's I tend to try things that I've never done and end up embarrassing myself. Okay, so I'm obviously not posting at 3 or 4 in the morning, but I still want to mark in that I'm gonna sneak the affirmation samplers. This is a really cute sampler that I made inspired by my previous set of affirmation vinyls. And I'm very happy with how they turned out. Okay, back to Thursday. After my tutorial, I am going to be working on design work. I want to finish all of the monthly kits for the remaining half of the year. So I'm gonna do this until 3 o'clock because at 3 I have another gym booking. And I don't find it necessary to mark it in again because it's gonna be the same thing. So I think I'll just draw an arrow from here to here. All right. And then for the monthly kits, I just need to finish November and December. All right, so I am going to stop planning now because at this point, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I will continue filming later in the week. Hello, it is currently Thursday at around 1 p.m. So I'm gonna finish off most of the week now. After the gym, I plan on reading some stuff for economics. So I'm putting down this Fox and Cactus girl sticker, which looks just like me because I have the same glasses and I usually put my hair in a bun. And I'm gonna do this until my meeting later today. Oh, I also forgot I have a meeting at 4:30. Oh, okay, this is actually perfect. I didn't intend to leave this space, but it's just a 15-minute meeting, so this is fine. All right, and then for the rest of the evening, I will just be working on TCMC. So I really want to use one of these full boxes. Maybe this no judging emoji. I'll just put it at the very bottom. And then on this label, I'm just gonna write in that I'm gonna be doing some work. Going to layer it a little bit. All right, I really like that. Friday is essentially just a full day of lectures. I really like cramming lectures onto a single day, or like the bulk of my lectures onto a single day, because it really helps me with prioritizing. I think that's distinct enough to show that it's 2 different lectures. And then, so in the morning I have RSM 490, and then I have RSM 482. During the little sliver of space, I'm gonna put down another label. Typically, I like to just get my own thing done, unless I have something pressing to do. So I'm probably gonna do some more economics readings. This is for fun, by the way, not for school. So that is why I'm doing it, to decompress. And then this lecture is RSM 456. They're all like RSM 4 something, so I always have to think about it for a second. And then after that, I have a little bit of break. I have a little bit of a break before my final tutorial. So this is yet another chance to get things done. I'm probably going to get some work done for TCMC. This is a little cursor sticker from Baba Bear Studios. And this is my linear programming tutorial. I actually only need to attend either this tutorial or this one, but I prefer to attend both just to reinforce everything. And then after my tutorial, I think I'll let myself rest a little bit, and I'm gonna put down this catch up on planners, or catch up in planners sticker from my shop, just to kind of fill things out for the weekend and have some fun. And Friday evenings, I typically like to just kind of do my own thing once again. So I plan to first study a little bit, and then I am going to read. I just want to get a little bit of reviewing done, and then I want to read Say Nothing, which is the current book that I'm reading, and I'm going to use this unicorn sticker from Willa Willa Co. Put that at the bottom. Moving on to Saturday in the morning, guess what? I'm going to do some work for TCMC. Just very quickly, stuff that I need to do daily. And then after work, I am going to start studying for my midterm. So I'm going to put down this full box sticker. So that'll be most of my morning and early afternoon. And then after that, I will be going to the gym again. So I'm gonna put down this bow sticker. I'm gonna do a run and upper body. And then after the gym, I will be working on my RSM 490 group report. This will be most of my evening as well. And then I'm gonna finish off with some more TCMC work. I'm not gonna draw an arrow just yet because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be working for. So yeah, on this day it's just gonna be work, gym, studying, assignment. And then for Sunday, I just want to mark in my video that's going up, which is this current video. This goes up at 11 a.m. my time. And I'm not gonna plan anything else for Sunday. So likely on Friday evening after my very long day of lectures, I'm gonna finish off planning Saturday and Sunday and just like fill in some details here and there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me set up this spread, and hopefully it also gave you an idea of just like how many times a week I go back and actually plan. So I don't do it all in one go. I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. Next week is going to be a daily journaling vlog for the daily section of my Hobonichi cousin, and I will try to make it extra special for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I will see you next week. Bye!